Be ready. 5 seconds. Start. After conclusion of the prosecution, evidence, further statements of the accused under section 313 CRPC were recorded. The accused denied the allegations against them. The accused examined DW1 in their defense. On appreciation of evidence, the learned trial court convicted A1 appellant herein. The judgment and order of conviction and sentence passed by the learned trial court has been confirmed by the High Court by the impugned judgment and order. Hence, the present appeal at the instance of the appellant. The learned counsel has appeared on behalf of the appellant accused, and the learned counsel has appeared on behalf of the state. Learned counsel appearing on behalf of the accused has vehemently submitted that in the present case the prosecution case is based solely on the circumstantial evidence. It is submitted that it is settled law that before convicting an accused, each link in the chain ought to be established such that it leads to the irresistible conclusion of guilt of the accused. It is submitted that in the present case the prosecution has not established that the death of the deceased was homicidal. It is submitted that as such the doctor who performed the post-mortem was not able to give any definite opinion as to the cause of the death. It is submitted that in the present case both learned trial court as well as the High Court has convicted the accused based on the confessional statement, judicial confession. It is submitted that as per the settled proposition of law, extrajudicial confession is weak evidence. It is submitted that recovery pursuant to the confession of accused does not establish anything beyond possession of stolen goods, and it does not implicate accused of committing murder. It is submitted by the learned counsel appearing on behalf of the accused that in the present case the recovery of the dead body from the place shown by A1 and that recovery of car without engine and gearbox from the place identified by A1 and thereafter recovery of gearbox of the car from PW16 cannot be believed as the same was on the basis of the confessional statement. It is submitted that therefore the circumstances set out by the High Court do not support the prosecution case. The recovery of the dead body from the place in which he disclosed the place of burial. It is further submitted that when PW22 received the extrajudicial confession which he handed over to the police on 30/12/2007 in that later place of burial of the dead body was mentioned. It is submitted that the place of burial was disclosed on 29/12/2007 itself. It is submitted that the police arrested A1 at the instance of PW22. It is submitted that as such the alleged extrajudicial confession later addressed to PW22 received is not believable at all, and as such the courts below has not believed the same. It is submitted that the said letter has been rejected by the High Court. It is submitted that therefore the entire investigation can be said to be tainted and cannot be relied upon. It is vehemently submitted that the place of burial was not discovered from A1's confessional statement, but it was discovered already from A2's confession and extrajudicial confession. It is submitted that therefore the appellant accused could not have been convicted on the basis of recovery of the dead body on the alleged disclosure made by the A1. Now, so far as the recovery of the car without engine and gearbox recovered from the place identified by A1 is concerned, it is submitted that for the aforesaid the High Court has relied upon PW16 evidence. It is submitted that however the learned trial court rejected the PW16 evidence and suspected the recovery of MO1, MO2 and MO3, that is the car, engine and gearbox respectively. It is submitted that while accepting PW16 evidence, the High Court has failed to consider and discuss the evidence recorded by the learned trial court. Now, so far as the recovery of engine and gearbox of the car recovered from PW17 is concerned, it is submitted that all the witnesses in connection with the recovery of stolen objects like PW17 and PW23 did not support the recovery of car MO1. It is submitted that therefore the alleged recovery of gearbox, engine and car speakers stated to have been recovered in pursuance of alleged confession are not acceptable. It is submitted that therefore when the prosecution case rests only on the above circumstantial evidence, each of which is demonstrably untrustworthy and inadequate to sustain the serious charges against the accused, the prosecution is required to establish the guilt of the accused beyond reasonable doubt and to substantiate each link to sustain the conviction which the prosecution has failed. It is further submitted by the learned counsel appearing on behalf of the accused has already undergone 15 years in prison for a crime.